Welcome to Catholic Views. I'm your host, Renee Kranz. On today's show, we are going to talk to Dr. Chris Bergwald about the Pope's new encyclical, Fratelli Tutti. He's going to say it a lot better than I do later, and we're not going to do that now. But we're going to talk about the new encyclical. It's going to be a very interesting conversation, so I hope you'll stay tuned for that. First, we're going to talk to Dr. Chris Bergwald.
We don't have much time for biblical.
I know, so we have to hurry.
Because
okay.
I went really long.
You did.
With the interview.
Did. Okay, ready? Go.
So, first reading at Mass today, Isaiah 45. Thus says the Lord to his anointed Cyrus, whose right hand I grasp, subduing nations before him and making kings run in his service, opening doors before him and leaving the gates unbarred. Da-da-da-da-da. Pay attention now.
Okay.
Thus says the Lord to his anointed, Cyrus. Who the heck is Cyrus?
I do
Renee?
not know.
He's the anointed. What is that? Why is that important, do you think?
Is he some kind of priest?
No.
Okay.
He's a pagan.
Oh.
He's a pagan king.
Okay. Oh,
So-
that makes sense. Okay.
So, but when you think of, in the context of the Bible, the anointed one, what do you normally think of?
The chosen one. Oh,
Any names come to mind?
Jesus.
Jesus. Jesus Christ. What does Christ mean? Mashiach, Messiah. What does that mean? Anointed.
yeah.
But here in Isaiah chapter 45, Isaiah refers, and inspired by God, refers to Cyrus, who will be 150 years later the king of the Persians, the founder of the Persian Empire. So the ancient world, there's all sorts of, there's Egypt, and then Assyria, and then Babylon, and then Persia, and then Greece, and then Rome, right? Those are most of the major world powers. Isaiah, writing 150 years before Cyrus was born and ruled, talks about, thus says the Lord to his anointed Cyrus. So Cyrus, whose name, by the way, means, in Persian, means shepherd.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what Cyrus did is so the Babylonians were the ones who exiled the Jews. Cyrus is the Persian. He conquered Babylon, and he allowed the Jews to return from exile.
Right.
So the return from exile is because Cyrus permitted that to happen. And he was referred to literally 150 years before by Isaiah as the Lord's anointed one because of what he would do for his people. So many people believe that actually Cyrus read Isaiah and realized his destiny, and he fulfilled it. Yeah. So
Did he, or are you assuming maybe he did?
we don't know that he read it, but he
That would be
managed to.
very
There was a
interesting.
Cyrus, and he read it, and he did what the Lord asked him to do. The anointed one, a pagan king who saved Israel.
Awesome. Thanks, Dr. B.
You bet.
See you in a minute.
All right.